Okay, it's 7 a.m. on Saturday morning, and I am speed running for the world record of mauled percent. That's right, I'm already maulding. I'm salty as hell. Why am I salty? It's because Gods Unchained has just announced their first blunder of the new major expansion. Now, if you've been watching the channel for the last week, you know I'm very excited about Tides of Fate. In fact, I've been posting a lot more frequently between the Tides of Fate release coming up and the big time launch, as well as some other stuff, Planetfall expansion for Parallel. There's just a lot going on in Web3 gaming. Yet it is time for a blunder. I'm maulding. Why am I maulding? This is why I'm maulding. They're doing something really dumb. Daniel dropped this in the Council of Mortals chat, and yes, I am putting it in a video. I don't think this is super secret, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. It's likely, I don't remember what he responded to, but the point is this sentence here. Things are very conditional, so what Tides of Fate cards we put in sealed and their drop rates will depend on what has dropped in other packs. That's also why we'll only put the Tides of Fate cards in sealed a couple weeks after launch. If this means that they're not going to have Tides of Fate cards in the reward pool at launch, then that's a huge blunder. I guess there's two ways to read this. It could just say they're not going to put Tides of Fate in the playable pool, and then they would still reward the cards. But since they're talking about drop rates and it depends what drops in other packs, it seems pretty clear they're talking about the rewards. So I'm assuming this means there will be no Tides of Fate cards in the rewards for sealed mode in the first few weeks after the launch. And this is a massive blunder. I have been very, very excited about sealed mode. I made a couple videos about it, right? Why sealed is a big deal for Gods Unchained, as well as sealed mode is everything we hoped for. I was really excited, and I have really enjoyed sealed mode. It's actually been the one thing that's really helped me to avoid burnout, because I'm not really enjoying Gods Unchained Constructed very much. Hopefully the new set will bring some love back for me in that mode, but like, when I play sealed mode, I'm having a great time. When I play constructed, it kind of feels like, I'm forcing myself to do some content. It's not that big a deal playing video games for content. Oh, boo-hoo. But it is what it is. Sealed mode has really been the refreshing mode, and it's actually done pretty well. Unlike other modes, here, let's take back to full cam. Unlike other modes, such as Chaos Constructed, Pauper mode, etc., which failed to get an active queue going, the sealed mode, even though it has an entry fee, has maintained an active queue ever since it dropped 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yet, if the team leaves sealed mode out of the launch by making the rewards pointless for several weeks because there's no new cards in there, they're going to kill the queue. The queue is going to die. Who in their right mind would want to play sealed mode when the rewards are not the new cards, when you're not getting any of the new cards? Someone please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on this, but I have never ever in my life heard of a trading card game that has limited formats, leaving them out of the launch of a new set. Oh, we have a new set coming out, but sealed mode, you're not going to get any new cards. Draft mode, no new cards. That is crazy. That is crazy. Like, I just can't believe this. No rewards for the first few weeks. Like, I thought you guys understood that limited formats are a huge part of, like, what makes a card game tick. You can't just have constructed. How would you leave it out? Like, what do you expect is going to happen here? What do you think? Like, the sealed queue is down to like 600 people or so per day playing it. It's not like super super active. So if you don't have good rewards in there, like, you're going to go down to like almost nobody. I genuinely think if Tides of Fate cards aren't in the reward pool, sealed is basically going to be dead for at least those couple of weeks, and I just don't understand why. Why wouldn't you have those rewards available? Because keep in mind, sealed is a premium mode. It's a mode players are paying to enter. So they've already made it clear you can get tons of new cards playing for free in Weekend Ranked. Weekend Ranked, by the way, is the reason Mortal Judgment cards are worthless. It's not because of sealed mode. It's obviously because of Weekend Ranked, which has been here the whole time. Also, it's because there was no new expansion to replace Mortal Judgment for a very long time in the reward pool. So that would have helped. But like the thing that makes the cards so cheap so fast is giving away tons of free cards in weekend ranked. Your premium mode, where people pay to enter and get rewards based on how well they do, is not what drives like card inflation. It's giving away tons of free cards in weekend ranked. Like when people can get cards and pay nothing, that inflates the cards pool. When people pay an entry fee and then get the cards as rewards, that's just like that's what you want. That's what you want, because then you can tune the entry fee to the reward pool. Why not just increase the cost of entry for the first few weeks? Because like, hey, these new cards, we don't want to like, give away too many too fast. We have to like make sure the rewards are tuned. So for the first week of the new expansion, sealed costs 40 gods tokens. People would complain, but like that's because they don't want to spend money on the game. The people who are willing to spend some money would be pretty happy to spend more if sealed mode had these good rewards for that short term, and then they can reduce it back down once they, make sure that it's not like overinflating the cards. But weekend ranked is the freebie. So why the hell does sealed get no rewards, whereas weekend ranked gets all this juice? Like, it doesn't actually make sense. I think it's just because they don't want people to complain. Like, they know, like, if weekend ranked isn't juicy, then everyone's going to complain. Or it's like some kind of short-term, like desire to drive a certain amount of players to a certain mode. But I just don't understand how they think leaving the sealed players out of the rewards in the first few weeks is a slightly good idea. You should be cultivating your sealed player base like as hard as you can, because it is the first thing that's given the game any new hype in years. You know what I mean? Like, the new expansion doesn't have new players coming in as much as sealed mode does. I don't have people telling me, hey, Flux, I can't wait to buy booster packs. No, I do have people telling me, hey, Flux, sealed mode sounds cool. Like, I have people from other games interested in sealed mode. That's the number one thing. And now you're not going to put rewards in there. I just think this is very short-sighted. I really, even though I'm not very optimistic about this, I hope the team will reconsider this idea to not have new cards in the rewards for sealed on day one. Because to be honest, this is really, it just makes me less interested in the launch of the set. Oh, the only way I can get cards is by spending a ton of money. I have no chance to compete in sealed mode and use my skill to farm cards. Like, you're going to take away my one chance to use my competitive advantage of playing well to win rewards, and instead I just have to, once a weekend, have a small chance. Like, fuck you. I want to do 12 hours a day of sealed and grind cards. That was going to be super fun. And I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the gameplay experience and the content. So it's not about farming ROI. I could give a shit about ROI. I'm just pissed because it was going to be such a good time. Such good content, such good vibes, such excitement for everybody. Those first few weeks grinding the heck out of sealed and earning those rewards. And you're taking away what was my most exciting thing. The thing I was most looking forward to is just getting trashed, and I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why. They're saying it's for economic reasons, but it doesn't make sense. Why does the premium mode that cost money get shafted while the free mode gets the juiciest rewards? I want the free-to-play players to have a chance, but it makes no sense that the one that costs money is somehow the one that gets trashed and everyone else gets all the rewards. Put the rewards in sealed on day one, please. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'm curious. If I'm the only one who feels this way, maybe it's a Flux hot take. But I'm salty. I'm salty early on a Saturday, and this is why. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Flux signing out.